Alright, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Look, go on the story, right? Obviously, made that much yesterday. Post everything over here, man. Post everything over here. Love, love, love doing this on first dates. Love. Now, look, just like yesterday, made a trade recap. Today's also a trade recap, right? But I want you guys to look at everything because this is just how clearly shit is and how easy it is. So, obviously, you saw that I have two lines. You see where I have the arrow. You see ideally what I want to see, right? You see what the area I want to see and reject. Maybe you could potentially assume that, hey, this guy has a resistance on the top and the bottom blue line is his TP, or it could be vice versa. But then the arrow says that I want to see a sell-off, right? So this trade was absolutely crazy because soon as I entered, I was literally out. So, literally one of the still in my 10 years, almost 10 years, one of the fastest trades ever. Just absolutely crazy, man. I mean, look, I took this right. So you could look at a time 16:36, which means 6:36. Um, I think I took four trades today. One at pre-market because of CPI. One few minutes after that, which was a kind of a break even. Well, it was a good profit. It was like 19,000. Ideally, with my lot size, 10 to 13,000 on a break even move. To be brutally honest, because when you're moving like 300, $400 per point, obviously, three times 400 would be 12,000, right? So, or is it 1,200? Whatever, give or take. So, obviously, I milked one setup. I had one setup from literally 5:30 a.m. Actually, it was more like 5:28 or 5:27 a.m. And literally at 6:41, it still was working, right? So one setup, literally everything. I posted everything. I mean, I like doing this. Obviously, I'm not gonna be doing this all the time, but this is why you want to stay tuned. This is why you want to look at it right now. A lot of you guys don't understand. I've been trading since December of 2016. I worked at a lot of places, right? I've been doing this. I'm not the best trader, but I'm a damn good trader. I might not be better than you know some people I can always admit it, I can take it to the chin, but at the end of the day, I'm here to show how simple it is rather than complicating it, right? So what you guys don't understand, if you guys want to make these big time profits, it starts off with that. Now, this was basically my second trade. At this point, I wanted to just get out of this trade, and she kept every time a small test to my entry pushed up, right? So at the most, I was down 62,000. But crazy enough, this was my third trade. Again, I just wanted to see this thing crash. It did, and then what is that? And then yeah, it's just really simple. She just when she came crashing down, she came crashing down. Now let's go into the bigger charts, right? What did I want to see in the bigger charts? And where did my arrow go? So obviously you could tell there was an arrow somewhere over here. At first, when it came to the market opening before CPI, it's a little before 5:30. CPI was at 5:30. I actually wanted to basically see that. I wanted to see that we would have declined here, right? Because we basically had this type of reaction. Is that first we were holding over here, holding over here, holding over here, but then when we came down here, we came up, drop, came up, drop, came up, and I wanted to see it for the third time just drop, right? I wanted to see it drop. I don't really know what would be so hard for people to not understand that part. But the thing is, basically, the level that we had dropped literally for pre-market of New York session. I think that's called London session. I don't know that because I don't look at other sessions. My whole career, my whole life has been based on New York session. So I don't try to bother myself and learn things that's unnecessary, guys. A lot of you guys are like, I want to learn everything because anything and everything could help me. That's not always the case. Sometimes less is better. I mean, it's like relationships, right? Less is better. You don't want to snoop around your partner's phone. It might save you in the long term, but damn, it's gonna fuck you up until you're suicidal short term. So, no joke, no pun intended, but hey, people want to make their own decisions. Now, clearly, I noticed quick that we could hold the blue level. As soon as we came up, I just saw that I was like, if she rejects this, right? If she rejects this, then I could easily take it. And she next thing I know, I saw that little wick. She came down. Man, I entered. Um, straight over. It was somewhere over here, probably where the body closed, and she just immediately. You can't see it over here, but she immediately filled me in, and that this wick over here is basically the lowest that she came due to CPI. So CPI pumped it and then dropped all in fucking 28 seconds. In fact, I actually was up even more, so I probably lost $30,000 just because of that little second of a difference. But peace, love, and cheers. Again, easy ass trade, dude. I'm not here to complicate nothing. Look at all my recaps, all easy. Again, peace, love, and cheers. Happy Wednesday. Tomorrow's PPI, so best of luck and be safe.